Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Things GarageBand. I'm Jeremy Hawes. Today I'm going to show you guys how I use Drummer to actually build a drummer guide track to build the rest of my song around, okay? And in the next couple of videos after that, we'll start our guitar tracks, our heavy guitar tracks, our bass tracks, that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. Yeah. Alright guys, so here we are in GarageBand, and I've started my drummer guide track here, okay? And really quick, I just want to tell you, I've got 3/4 time going on here. I've got a drop C sharp. I'm in drop C sharp minor, basically. So I got a 130 tempo. You can change it all right up here. But let me hit play real quick. I'm going to show you the different regions I started to make here to help me record my other tracks too, guitars and bass and everything else too. It's in time. It's better than using a metronome, basically, okay? And we can go and change this stuff later, some of it, the fills, that kind of thing. So check this out. Okay, you guys get the idea. Okay, so let me show you how I go about finding the right region, right drummer, whatever you want to call it, the right beat, that kind of thing, and the right drum kit for it, okay? So I'm going to hit plus here. We're going to find drummer, and it doesn't matter if it's all what it says here. We can change that later, okay? So you're going to hit create. I'm going to go ahead and mute this track. We're going to work on this. Okay, so I am using Detroit Garage kit, and that's not what I'm using actually. I'm using garage rock in that Zach. That's the genre. It's an alternative rock, but you can go and change to any genre you want and any drummer you want. There's rock up here. You got punk rock, you got pop rock, hard rock, that kind of thing. I was just an alternative rock. There's songwriter, there's hip hop, electronic, all kinds of stuff, okay? So I'm going to go back to where I was at, and so I'm using Zach here, and he uses the Detroit garage drum kit, and I don't like this drum kit for this song anyways, so I'm going to show you guys how I changed that real quick, because we want it to sound good, you know, the way we want for that song to help us inspire us and help us record our rest of our tracks right, you know. So let me show you what I mean. This doesn't fit the song I'm after, okay? So what you can do, it's real simple. You just go down here and change to a kit that you like. I like East Bay for this song I'm doing, so let me show you. Okay, and so as you heard in this one right here, you can hear it. It sounds different, huh? Same kit though, but so let me show you what I did here. Is first I got the drummer and changed the kit here, and then I go down here. These are the presets down here. They're different beats, that kind of stuff. But then you can also change the complexity of it, how loud, how quiet it is. You also can change you can take out the snare or the kick or add hi-hat, change it to ride or crashes to toms. There's other percussions up here, and then you got different types of, you know, hi-hat, different types of beats of the hi-hat, and same with the kick and snare, all that kind of stuff. Plus your fills, you can turn it up or down. Let me show you what I mean real quick. I think I'm using feedback. That's the preset I'm using, and I got it pretty loud and pretty complex. And I got I'm gonna bring this to number 8. And I'm going to change the fill a little bit. Alright, I think I'm pretty close to what I did right here. Alright, pretty sick, huh? Okay, and so then let me move this bad boy. So I changed this to for the verse. This is what the verse sounds like actually. So let me show you. Okay, a little bit different. So I believe I'm using the same, let me find this. I believe I'm using the same feedback preset. So what I'm going to do here is you can go and hit this little plus right here, and it'll create you a new track. Whatever whatever region was lit up next, when you hit that plus, it'll create that same exact one that you were just on, okay? But make sure that's lit up. Make sure you change your region, because if you start changing this down here and you're on the old region you're just working on, it'll change it completely. It'll suck, because it can take some time doing this. If you like to fine-tune stuff like I do. Okay, so I believe, let me see what I did here. Okay, nope, I'm sorry, this is 4-track. Okay, I was wrong. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut that. I'm going to go ahead and even though this is the same one, I'm going to change this to 4-track here, okay? And let me hit play and show you guys, see what it sounds like real quick. Okay, let me see what I've got set here. Okay, cool. So this is what I got going on in this region here. I've changed the loudness, the complexity, and yeah, I changed the kick and snare also, and the hi-hat. That goes into the verse, you know. That changes it up, keeps it moving though. Okay, and let me show you one thing that's really cool too. I didn't show you this. Watch this. You take out the kick or the snare, and you take out the kick if you want. You can take out the hi-hat. You can put toms in. Okay, pretty cool, huh? Yeah, this is a lot of fun, you guys. Okay, so again, this is a 3/4 time. So I split up my tracks a little different for the changes, for the going into like the chorus or back into the verse or something like that. So let me show you what I do. You can either change it this way, and it will change your feel to wherever you're short your regions to. Okay, so check this out. Okay, so that's pretty cool, huh? And so now I keep going on. I keep changing the regions. I think what I did is I took a piece of this and added it here. So basically what I do next is I just take this and copy this by clicking on there again, and then I drop this back to here, okay? And then I'm using something completely different for this. I'm using something called Underground preset, okay? And let me show you what I mean. So it changes up the time for a second, then it goes back into it. It's just a great idea to kind of get your song to sound a little bit more real, not the same beat over and over again. Cut it up a little bit, you know. So and that's just what I do as I go and I'll go click on this bad boy, and I'll go down to Underground, and I'll move around, what I need to get it to fit, and I'll pull this bad boy back just like this, and that's how I kind of start to build myself a drummer guide track. Alright guys, so in the next video I'm going to show you guys how I go about recording my guitar tracks. I'm going to show you guys how the professionals actually get that big, huge, professional, massive sound, okay? And then after that we're going to work on bass guitar. I'm going to show you guys a free plugin that I like to use. It's like a Sans amp. Get that really gritty, massive bass tone that cuts through in a mix right, okay? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Jeremy Hawes. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That leaves wide open.